Hello everybody and welcome to the Hunter Gatherer channel, where we go out day after day and don't shoot anything. That's what it feels like. Oh, kinda feel like I'm in the grind right now. So today's December 7th and I did not go out this morning. It was like 20 something degrees. Joy and I went out last night and the leaves were so crunchy, and it's kind of late right now. It's like 1:30 or something. But I edited a couple videos and the sun is nice and high. I'm hoping it's a Monday. There's not too many guys out, and I'm going to try to find a different way into the set of woods that I've been hunting. There's a road on the backside and it says it's a road to nowhere. So I don't know if you can actually get to it. Like if there's a gate. But if there's a gate out there about a mile out or so, I'll just park before the gate or at the gate and then walk my little, not as little as it used to be, but back there. And see what the trip is like, see what the trail is like. Other people that I've been taking back there, they don't really want to hike the hill. So maybe we find a way to hike in there without the hill, so that they can go in there a little easier. I like the hill. It works me out and helps to get me back into better shape. But I figured it'd be a good day to try to do some scouting on the backside of there and see if I can get to that road and work it back. So that's what we're gonna do. We're headed to a new place. Not bringing the backpack. I'm not bringing the tripod. I'm not bringing the Sony AX53. I'm bringing the cell phone and the GoPro. I'm going head mount, and because I just figure I'm gonna do a lot of still hunting, and didn't want all that extra gear. So hopefully, if I get a chance, there'll be good enough footage so you can see it. I feel like it might be a quick jump shot and get them, but I'm hoping that it's not that. I'm hoping it's I see it sneaking through, I hit tree to tree to tree to tree to tree, and I get a shot. That's usually my my way about going about it. So that's what I think is gonna happen. I actually, if you look back there, I don't know if you see it, I brought the Tikka T3 270. I'm not going across the person's property who is shotgun only, and so since I'm going the other way, I figured why not bring the rifle. Hopefully I don't live to regret it. A lot of times a shotgun is a lot easier for me in the woods on something moving quickly. So that's just that, but we're gonna see what happens. I'm not gonna make any excuses until after the fact. So let's get a buck and not have to make excuses. That's it. We're going down the windy road and we're headed to a new area, and I'm excited. Okay, I got to the spot that I wanted to pull in, and there's a big old gate. So I'm not 100% sure this is any better to go this way. The one good thing is my wind seems to be blowing that direction, and I'm going this direction all the way up. I don't know if you can see it. That's the hill that I need to get to the top of, and it's kind of high. But it's okay. So it says on Onyx that it's about, in a straight line, is 0.83 miles, but this goes out and across, so it's probably at least a mile. I was wrong on my time earlier. It's 2:30 now. So, going on an adventure. And I think I'm going to get a hold of, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know that I want to hike all the way back here to get to the Jeep after hiking all the way up there. But we'll see. If not, maybe I can get my lovely wife to come pick me up down on the other road and drive me up here. We'll see. I got my headlamp just in case, and I got a little bit of everything else, so Can't shoot them from right here. Well, I could if they came by, but I don't think it's happening, so it's time to get up there. It's always a good thing when you get to the trailhead and you see that there was a really respectful hunter using the state land. You know, we got this Tink 69 and it's a nice empty bottle. We just throw it on the ground. So I'm gonna pick it up on the way out. It's right next to my vehicle. I'm gonna grab that, and I think there was a liquor bottle over there too. Way to go, hunters. Way to, you know, do the right thing. Here's another thing. Look at, here we go. A couple of, you know, rifle holes, shotgun holes, and somebody using it for a, you know, checking the pattern on their turkey gun too. Be good to respect some things. And, you know, 1 or 2 hunters give 100 hunters a bad name. Pick up your stuff and go buy a target and shoot at that instead of a stop sign. Anyway. All right, well, I'm walking down this wide open pathway. Don't think I'm gonna see a whole lot from the road. Once I get up here, I think I'm gonna kind of just veer off and get into the woods. And I just want to check how loud, well, out here where the sun's hitting, it's not terrible, but once you get in those woods where the sun didn't hit, it's gonna be a crunch fest, I believe. There was one vehicle parked up there near where I parked, so somebody's down in here. Maybe, I don't know, I can't say. I'm thinking that they didn't walk all the way up this hill, but maybe they did. The other day I didn't bring the drag rope. It said, sometimes that's good luck. Today I did bring the drag rope, so sometimes it's good luck too. Because it wasn't good luck the other day without it. It's a neat little road into here. Too bad that gate wasn't open. But it's a good thing, because if it was, everybody'd be driving up here, and the place that I was hunting wouldn't be as difficult to get to. So, thankful for the gate. And now I'm gonna learn some new area from the backside. We got this pond up here on the left, and it opens way up out there like a little swamp. You hear how crunchy that is? Man, that's crunchy. Well, if nothing else, we'll get a couple miles of hiking in. And that'll be cool. It'll be good for us. Good for us all, I guess. Pretty little area. And the downhill is over, and we're getting ready to start going up. Got a little over, right around 2 hours to hunt. It's 30 degrees, and not much of a wind. All right, time to turn this thing off. So, there's a set of boot tracks going out, and another set. I saw another set going in, but those ones are going out also. So the guy might have a certain way that he walks in, another out, because not everybody is coming out over here, you know. There's one set of tracks, deer tracks going across right here. I'm
just getting to the top of this road. It's all hill. And up here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees just shredded. I mean, absolutely shredded. It is late in season, so that buck could be dead already. There's one set of people tracks going up and back down this part of the road. I don't think there's a lot of guys that hike all the way up in here, so the chances of that buck being alive are still pretty good. Lots of oaks in this area. There's like this little opening up here. I bet they feed in this during like archery season or whatever. I think this next summer I'm gonna do quite a bit of scouting over here. So now's the time where I try to decide which direction I want to go. How to get where I want to be. But it isn't terrible, but there's a little bit of noise. I don't think I'm sneaking up on anything today, but there is just a little bit of a breeze, and if there's any leaves on or whatever, that can help. There are some beech around here that still make a little bit of racket. So I feel like I'm in the game, at least because I'm in the woods. But other than that, there's a lot going against you when it's, late in the season and it's really crunchy. So we'll see. But at least we're outside. So that's what it sounds like in here. It's really loud. You're right in the right area when you see some beds and a bunch of kicked up leaves. This is just a doe and a fawn here. My plan is, I think I'm going to get over onto this edge where it starts to drop down over and work my way across. The sun's hitting that side. They should be over there feeding. So that's my plan of attack. Another bed right there. All those leaves kicked up there. So it looks like there's a set of pines up here. Sometimes the pines will have a bunch of needles underneath them instead of leaves, and that can get you to be able to be a little quieter. It's a pretty high stem count in here. I mean, it's really thick. I think if we see one, it's going to be a real quick glimpse, maybe, but I could be wrong. So my plan is I'm going to get inside these pines. There's a roadway maybe right along them, so depending on what it looks like, we'll see if I'm either going to use the road or use those pines as my trailway. I could see four-wheeler tracks up here, which is not legal, but that's what we got. Alright. Must be somebody got something up here and had to get it out. Trying to decide if I want to poke through. I do think that I might see something feeding in the hardwoods. But I don't know what's over there, so I'm gonna work my way through these pines real quick to the other side just to see what it looks like. Those birds are crazy. So somebody brought something out through here. You can see a little bit of blood. I've been seeing some hair. It looks like a yesterday trail. One of those, maybe yesterday or the day before. Have to find out if the guy that I saw on Saturday, if they got one or not. It's definitely a little quieter over here than it was on the other side. Got this grass growing up with the leaves, and it's not too bad. I know there's some big ones up here. Well, at least on the other side of the gully. I'm way up on the top here. But season's drawing down, and I know I got muzzleloader too, but man, I feel like if I see antlers, I might have to take them. Kind of just want to christen the new rifle. But I'm not sure if I want to turn it into a, an any deer gun, or if I just want it to be a big buck gun. Probably need to think of a cool name for my rifle. I don't think I have any of my guns named Joy. She's just calling her her rifle the Camilla, or Camilla, I guess, not the Camilla. That'd be very impersonal. They've got a good relationship going, first name basis. I think my gun has to have my rifle. It's got to be a manly name, I don't want to just take out Betty or whatever. So down in the comments below, if you got a good name for a Tikka T3 stainless steel in 270. I got a couple rolling around my head just now, so put them in the comments below. What do you think is a good name? So what we got here is some turkey scratchings. I can see the tracks down in the snow. It's always cool. They like it up here for sure. apologize for the noise of the leaves. I truly wish we had some really quiet snow. It'd be good for you and good for me. Probably not very good for the deer. I feel like if I get over into that sunshine, these leaves might quiet down a little bit. That might be driving you guys crazy. It might be driving the deer crazy too. They might be like, what is Jason doing over there? He's making all kinds of noise in the leaves and making dumb sounds. But they also might be thinking, oh, it's just a really big buck with a weird voice. That's what I'm hoping for. Like, oh, it's just old Leonard again, or something like that. Earlier today, I was thinking about trying to get up here even earlier, and I was going to drop down over and go over to check where I've been seeing all that buck sign, but I don't really have the time for it now. So I'm just going to kind of stick over on this side and work my way back around and up to go back towards my vehicle. So I got over on this other side. It's really not that much quieter, but I'm getting down into some spots where there's a little bit of grass. So it is starting to quiet up a little bit. If I shoot a deer here, it's going down over. Like, I'm dragging it down over to the main road, and then I'll get a ride over to the Jeep and then get it home. Because I'm way away from the Jeep and uphill. I'm not doing that. The wind's kind of picking up over here. And the sun's hitting this bank. I really feel like I could probably see something. So I'm just going to kind of take it a little easy now. A little bit ago, I think I heard something crashing behind me down over the bank. And you'll have that. These deer are on edge, and rightfully so. Wow. Some buck tore up those trees over there. This is when everything starts to look like a deer. Well, not completely, but certain things look certain ways, and you're like, is that one? Is that one? We got some tracks going this way. They look a little more fresh than, I don't know, like this afternoon. And it's looks like a small doe. Or a fawn, I mean. I don't know. Button buck maybe even. It's kind of side banking it here where I can see down below and up above. And I got about a 60-yard shot up and 70 or 80 down if you can see. It's pretty thick, but that's okay because the deer feel comfortable in this kind of stuff. And there's trails everywhere through here. There's a pretty nice trail right down through there. I just saw my first deer of the walk, and it was over here and took off running down the hill just like I figured they would. hit the record on the GoPro, and then I was like, man, I don't know if I hit record or not. Took it off, and it was dead. So I don't know how much stuff I thought I was recording that I wasn't. So that's something that I'm gonna have to remedy, whether it's hooking up a power pack or something. But I will figure that out probably in the off season for next year. Anyway, it ran down through, and I'm just gonna keep on going across here and see where I get. And then at some point I'm gonna pop up on the top. There's a road up there that cuts across. Where are you? Okay. So yeah, I'm just starting across this side here. And I gotta make it back to this area and down, and I've got about 20 minutes of shooting light. So I don't think that's happening. And just so everybody knows, the Red Cross is in critical need for blood donors. I don't know that I can give yet because I gave a double red last time, and that takes twice as long for you to be able to give again. So I got to look into that. But it's a good thing to donate blood. I know it's not always nice to get stuck by a needle and things like that, but there's people that may have been in a car accident or need surgery and things of that nature, and they need blood. So if you get a chance to, even though it can be scary or it can be a little bit of pain, it's really not that bad, and your body can replenish it really quick. So that's I don't know what that is. It's not a public service announcement, but it's just a thought of, what do you call it, paying it forward or whatever. It doesn't take that much time, and if it saves somebody's life, it's pretty awesome. All right. I'm hoping to see something. This is pretty much the area that I was hoping to get to. I saw this from the top the other day, and I thought, man, it's like a little meadow on the side of the hill. And there's a pretty serious deer trail right there, two of them. See that coming right up here? And it splits, and there's another one right there. There's a trail there, and there's a trail here. Very cool. And this works its way right up to the top. I need to keep going across here so I can maybe catch something. Got about 12 minutes left of legal light. Just working my way around this edge, hoping to see something and get close. Super loud, so it's really feeling like a losing fight, but it could happen. Somebody could just decide to drop down over right as I'm coming through or whatever. So anyway, I'm gonna keep on moving, and hopefully we'll see something. If nothing else, it was a valiant effort. And tomorrow I'm either going to be working or watching my granddaughter, I believe. So I figured I had to get out today, and then Wednesday's another day. I don't know exactly when I'm working this week, because a couple of different clients are supposed to come on and they haven't yet. So I'm just playing it as it comes to me. So I found this road up here. I'm not the first one to find it, obviously, but it's the first time I found it. Anyway, you see the deer have been up here eating. Saw a couple sets of tracks coming through. Looks pretty thick down in there. That's a pretty good bedding area for them to come up out of. or go down into, depending on which way they're eating here in the morning, or if they're eating here at night. They'll probably do both. Those are the ponds I walked through, and this is just the other way in. So I need to remember this pathway because it's the easier one. I think we're just ticking the last few minutes away. I should have enough light left to get me back to the Jeep. Well, I am not sold on coming this way. I'd much rather be in the steep area than here. I do see a guy coming out down here, so I'll get to talk to him and see what he saw and what he thinks about this side. But I think I'll continue to go out the other way, in and out the other way. But I'll have conversation on the way out, so that's cool. All right, I'll do a little outro here in a little bit.
Hey everybody, just got back to the house, and I told you I was going to pick some stuff up. And this is one of the items. Looks like somebody shot it. Right there, like a 22. I don't know. Anyways, Jim Beam Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. And I was going to pick up that Tink 69 bottle. I met that guy, walked out with him. He was a really cool dude. He was up there hunting. He got a buck during archery. And I'm trying to remember where he told me he was from, but he's from up near the city. And he said it's usually about an hour drive, but he stays in Dansville when he comes up and hunts that area, so it's a lot closer. And as we were leaving, we talked about a lot of stuff. He likes to fish also. So he said he never really turkey hunted, spring turkey, just once, and he got a gobbler with his cousin. His cousin's a crazy turkey hunter, I guess. Anyways, but we were talking, and then we finally were leaving, and I remembered, oh crap, I gotta grab that stuff. So I got back out of the vehicle with my phone and camera, or my flashlight on, went down and picked up the Tink 69 bottle, and then this Jim Beam bottle, and he's like, did I drop something? Because I was just going through my pockets and I can't find my Tink 69 bottle. I'm like, yeah. So I gave it to him, and I told him, hey, I called you out on video. So he just dropped it out of his pocket. It wasn't just chucking it because it was almost empty. And so he got it back. So he recovered that, and I didn't have to take it out of the woods. So I only got one item, and I'm going to throw that over there for now. We'll get rid of it. So that's it. That was the hunt. It was successful. I did see a deer. It was cold. It was crunchy and loud. It wasn't good for still hunting. In the next couple of days, it's supposed to warm up into the 40s, I believe. Tomorrow I've got to work and won't be able to get out. But after that, Wednesday, I might be able to get out, depending on work schedule. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know what's going to happen. So, plan is to get out, maybe do some still hunting, maybe do some sitting. And then, Sunday is the last day of gun, and then on to muzzleloader. Let's hope that I can fill this buck tag with that big boy before muzzleloader. But if not, I'm going to be going after him. Sounds like it's 6 o'clock. So, that's the end of today. I hope you enjoyed the hike around in the 30-degree temperature. While you were warm watching it on video, I was freezing. 30 was the high, so it was probably 20-something here, 28 at the end. That's it. Hey, thanks for coming along. Thanks for sticking around all the way to the end. You did a great job. I appreciate it. If you can, hit the like button, comment below, and subscribe if you haven't yet. We would love it. But we love your comments. So put a comment down below so all of us can see what it is. I think I asked something while we were walking. I can't remember what it was. But comment on that, whatever it was. it's gone. All right, hey, we love you here at the Hunter Gatherer. We want you to know it, and want you to know that God loves you too. And we'll see you on the next video. Have a great one. See you later.